Chats here in downtown Toronto with actor-writer Paul P.K. Kingston, who's been on many shows including Suits, Warehouse 13, Nikita. What inspired you to get into the acting business?
Well, I've always been interested in acting since I was a little kid, and I guess I sort of caught the bug before I really knew what it was. When I was about 4 or 5 years old, I used to do impersonations of Brian Mulrooney at my parents' cocktail parties, and then once I got into high school, I started, trying out for the plays and stuff, and once I got into the first one, it was just sort of hooked from there on in, so yeah.
How has your background in improv helped you as an actor?
Oh, tons. Because when you're acting, obviously it's important to stick to the scripts, but every once in a while they'll let you sort of explore the scene and sort of try out different things, just to sort of side edits or whatever, and improv always helps with that. It also helps with the reality of the character, because it's always a good idea to keep it grounded, but still have an idea of what the character would do in unpredictable situations, and improv really gives you the tools to work on that, so. Yeah.
When you get a script, what is your acting process like?
Typically when I get the script, I'll read through it a few times right away. I'm not necessarily one of the guys that sort of fills the script with a bunch of notes on the character, because I'm a strong believer that if you railroad yourself too early with a role, that you're not ready for any sort of unpredictable moment like we were just talking about with the improv. So I find it more important to get into the mindset of the character and to get into, just basically the life of the character, so you're ready to react. Because if you sit back on your heels, all prepared and ready to go, then as soon as something catches you off guard, you can fall apart. So yeah, it's always good to be on your toes and ready for something new, so yeah.
Are there any roles in particular that you've played that you're particularly attached to?
One of my early roles when I was a non-union actor was on a online show called Team Epic, and I got to play not the lead role, but one of the lead roles as a superhero named Master Brood, where I was basically a guy that was stuck at the age of 18 for about 500 years, and was like all gothed out and everything, and he was the martial arts expert of the team and had a healing power like Wolverine, and it was just really fun, because I'm kind of a closeted, I wouldn't say comic book nerd, but superhero nerd, in the sense that I've always enjoyed the mentality of heroes and stuff, and it was just really fun to do it. It was around the same time that Heroes was on TV, and I was really into that show as well, so that really helped, so yeah.
What's it like teaching at Second City?
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, teaching the teen and youth program is just amazing, because you get to see the really young up-and-coming actors and performers, and not only that, but you also get to see like these moments of just absolute brilliant clarity from these kids. It amazes me that with each class that I take on, with each new term, the reference level these kids have and the acceptance level that they have with different kids in the class is just mind-blowing at times. Yeah.
What are the 3 basics of improv, if there are any?
Oh, okay. 3 basics of improv.
The top 3.
Oh, really putting me on the spot. Okay. Definitely yes-anding is the first and foremost rule when you're improvising. You always want to accept any offer that's in front of you and help to build on top of it. The second biggest rule I would say is trying to avoid asking questions. Obviously, questions will come up conversationally, but if you're asking a question, you always want to make sure that it provides more information for the scene as opposed to putting the work onto your scene partner. Mm-hmm. And number 3 in my books, I would say, is keeping your character grounded in their own reality. I mean, obviously, you may be playing a Martian on Earth or something, which is completely out of this world, both literally and figuratively. But to keep that character grounded in its own reality and not just sort of shoot the moon with any offer that's in front of you, it's really important, because consistency makes a scene strong. So. Yeah.
And you're also in a sketch troupe and have a show coming up at Comedy Bar. What can we expect to see there?
Oh boy. It's a new sketch troupe. It's going to be our 3rd show now. It's going to be on April 22nd at Comedy Bar. It's a troupe called Interrobang. And basically the reason why we chose that name and what you can expect in the show is just a lot of excited cynicism and sort of rhetorical approaches to things, and just very life commentary heavy. So, yeah. Yeah.
And where is the best place to find out more information on you as an actor, and on your work at Second City as a teacher, and on your sketch troupe online?
Well, as far as the sketch troupe goes, you can go on Facebook and just look up Interrobang, and we post all of our information of shows there, and any promotions coming up or any photos from past shows, stuff like that. As far as teaching goes, best spot to find out is to come by the training center and just sort of say hi. As far as upcoming acting work, it's I usually am pretty vocal on Facebook and Twitter about sort of stuff that's going on in my life. So best way to check it out is either find me on Facebook or find me on Twitter, and it's Paul PK Kingston. At Paul PK Kingston. I'm still adjusting the Twitter. So, yeah.
Thank you so much, PK. Congratulations on all of your success and best of luck in the future.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm Katie Ullman reporting for Katie Chats in downtown Toronto.